as fuck, I'm up before the sun. Coffee in my cup, charts loading one by one. Ain't no time to waste, got my system down. Trading's what I do, about to get this crown. Screens all lit up, candles red and green. This my morning shit, know just what I mean. Sipping slow and steady, while I check the trends. Mad focus now, this is how my day begins. Charts and coffee got me in my groove. This my daily move, yeah, I got something to prove. Charts and coffee got me feeling smooth. This my daily truth, yeah, I know just what to do. Fuck the formal trading, that ain't how I roll. Take my time analyzing, that's how I get gold. Coffee getting cold, but I'm locked right in. Watching patterns form, know just where to begin. This ain't rocket science, just my daily grind. Same shit, different day, but I'm doing fine. Got my setup perfect, got my mind just right. About to make these moves, gonna do this shit all night. Sipping and trading, trading and sipping. Got my momentum, ain't no way I'm slipping. Numbers and patterns, patterns and flows. This is my rhythm, everybody knows. Charts and coffee got me in my groove. This my daily move, yeah, I got something to prove. Charts and coffee got me feeling smooth. This my daily truth, yeah, I know just what to do. Making money moves, daily this shit feel from home. I can get cold, but I'm still in the zone. Making money move, yeah, this shit feels like home. Fuck sleep, I got my morning mapped, while these other bitches still trapped in their naps. Quiet house, screens lit up bright. My setup perfect, everything's right. First sip hits, mind gets clear. Another day to fucking dominate here. Watch the numbers dance and slide, while my coffee keeps me certified. Charts and coffee started right, yeah. Focus tight, mind in flight, mind in flight. Charts and coffee make it flow, yeah. That's the rhythm that I know. Second cup, now I'm in the zone. All these patterns speaking in code. They don't know about this morning grind, being sharp when others fall behind. Fuck that FOMO, I stay composed. Years of practice, that's how it goes. Every move calculated clean. This ain't luck, you know what I mean. Early bird gets the fucking win. That's why I'm here where I've always been. Discipline hits different when it's dark. That's what sets the real one me. Early bird gets the fucking win. That's why I'm here where I've always been. Discipline hits different when it's dark. That's what sets the real ones apart. Their cup's cold, but I don't care. These indicators showing me where to place it perfect, time is sweet, while amateurs still catch disease. This game ain't for the weak or slow. Gotta be ready when it's time to go. Morning ritual got me trained. Others sleep while I maintain. Charts and coffee one more time, yeah. This rhythm's yours and this rhythm's mine, this rhythm's mine. hours hit me with a different kind of peace. While the world's still quiet, I find my release. Just me and these numbers dancing slow, building patterns in my mind as I go. Something special about this morning and way before the day is time to care. And I keep asking myself as the minutes tick by, and I keep wondering why every morning feels so right. What's brewing in my coffee or my mind? What's brewing leaving yesterday behind? What's brewing in this cup of time? What's brewing as these thoughts align? You asked me once why I rise before the sun. Said I'm chasing something that can't be outrun. It's not about the money or the gain, it's about finding clarity when things ain't the same. Each morning ritual brings me closer to truth. Like watching steam rise, I'm finding proof that patience builds more than just a perfect cup. It's teaching me when to hold, when they give up. What's brewing in my coffee or my mind? What's brewing leaving yesterday behind? What's brewing in this cup of time? What's brewing if these thoughts align? Sometimes I wish you could see this morning meditation with me, where everything makes sense before the world gets intense. What's brewing in my coffee or my mind? What's brewing, leaving yesterday behind? What's brewing in this cup of time? What's brewing as these thoughts align? What's brewing in me?
Catching matter while the world's still asleep. First light hits my screen, I'm in my element. Fresh brew by my side, mind is confident. Reading these patterns like sheet music, feel the flow. Each candlestick painting stories as they go. Morning meditation with my market view. Catching waves of data, riding them with you. Some see just numbers, I hear the melody. Each trend line speaking rhythmically to me. Time signatures changing, support levels hold. Breaking down resistance as the day unfolds.
Charts and coffee, that's my harmony. Finding rhythms where others just see. Random moves and noise, but baby, can't you see? These patterns move like jazz, just trust in me. Moving like jazz, just trust in me.
Second cup hitting different minds, eye clear. Watch these price points dance, appear and reappear like a jazz musician. Reading between the lines, finding sweet spots where opportunity shines. Keep it cool and steady, no need to rush. Let the market breathe, feel that morning hush. Been studying patterns since you've been sleeping. Watching lines form art while knowledge I'm reaping. Strategy tight like a bebop groove. Calculated steps on when to make my move. Speed picks up, more intense delivery. Quick shifts come in tempo, changing fast. Gotta stay composed, make these moments last. Reading signals, catching every beat. Market symphony playing just for me. Mind state elevated, focus clean. This ain't just trading, this is art you're seeing. Charts and coffee, yeah, that's my harmony. Finding rhythms where others just see. Random moves and noise, but baby, can't you see? These patterns move like jazz, just trust in me. Moving like jazz, just trust in me. Want a ritual complete. Left my mark on these streets of green and red, but the rhythm stays in my head. Morning comes, I think of you first. Chart lines dance while my coffee bursts. Been at this game since day one, teaching me patience like you always done. Charts and coffee, that's our way, that's how we start the day. Got my screens lit, what you gonna say? Watch how the patterns play. Numbers flow like the brew in my cup. Some days down, but we keep looking up. You showed me how to read these signs. Now every morning feels like yours and mine. Remember what you taught me about staying cool. When markets get wild, I follow your rules. Charts and coffee, that's our way, that's how we start the day. Got my screens lit, what you gonna say? Watch how the patterns play. Just you, me, and these morning routines. Building something real, building something real. Hold on me.
I watch you rushing in the morning, trying to catch every move. But let me share something with you that'll help improve your groove. See, you're like fresh beans waiting to release what's locked inside. But patience makes the difference between success and a wild ride. Take it slow, watch it form, just like steam rising up warm. Let it brew, just like your morning cup, just like your morning cup. Take your time, watch it flow, don't rush to drink it up, don't rush to drink it up. Wisdom comes in drops, like coffee through the filter, finding patience at the top. You check your screens at sunrise, numbers dancing everywhere. But trading's like my coffee method, it needs time and tender care. Temperature's important, just like timing in the trade. Too hot and you'll get burned quick, too cold opportunities fade. Take it slow, watch it form, just like steam rising up warm. Let it brew, just like your morning cup. Take your time, watch it flow, don't rush to drink it up. Wisdom comes in drops, like coffee through the filter, finding patience at the top. I've seen too many burn out, trying to catch every wave, but the ones who last the longest know just when to stay away. So here's my morning lesson as I pour this cup for you. The market gives its gifts to those who know just what to do. Like coffee needs its moments for the flavors to extract. Your trades need proper timing before you plan to act. Let it brew, just like your morning cup. Just like your morning cup. Take your time, watch it flow, don't rush to drink it up. Don't rush to drink it up. Wisdom comes in drops, like coffee through the filter, finding patience at the top. Just hop before the rest of the block, nah. Just me and my laptop. Tick-tock, haven't even brushed my teeth yet, but these charts ain't gonna read themselves, I bet. Watch the steam rise, study every line. Same way I read these charts all the time. Coffee in my system, mind getting clear. That's how we make these moves round here. That's how we do. Red candles flash on my screen while I'm sipping something mean. Used to play it fast and lose, now wait for confirmation, that's the truth. Got a system, got a plan, we're trading like a rookie, understand. Numbers dancing, let's stay cool, cause panic selling's for a fool. Some days green, some days red, gotta keep a level head. Deep breath in, let it flow, this ain't no casino, yo. This is just not checkers, fam. Gotta think before you slam. Markets opening in 5. Feel my focus come alive. Charts tell stories if you know how to read between the highs and lows. Been at this since way back when. Now I'm teaching you, my friend. This ain't luck, this ain't chance, this is morning market dance. Watch the steam rise, study every line. Every single morning, we do this right. Coffee in my system, mind getting clear. It's the only way we move from here. morning light creeps through my window pane. Before the world wakes, I'm in my domain. Steam rising slow like thoughts in my brain. Watching lines that move like waves of grain. Every morning's got its own sweet flow. Some days fast, but mostly moving slow. Learning how to read which way things go. Finding peace in what these mornings show. In the quiet hours, patterns start to speak. When my mind is clear, that's what I see. In the quiet hours, patterns start to speak. When my mind is clear, that's what I see. Fuck the noise, I'm focused on my path. Reading signals through the aftermath. Every line's a story that I grasp. Some shit falls, other things will last. Damn, I love these mornings by myself. Learning lessons money couldn't help. Every cup of wisdom brings me wealth. Beyond what's sitting on my shelf. Filter through the static. Find the flow that's magic. In the quiet hours, let it all unfold. Watch the truth get told. Pattern starts to speak. In the quiet hours, patterns start to speak. Oh, in the quiet. When my mind is clear, that's what I see. That's what I see. In the quiet hours, patterns start to speak. Oh, in the quiet. When my mind is clear, that's what I see. La la la, patterns start to speak. When my mind is clear. La la la, in the quiet hours. First rays break through my window pane. Coffee drips slow like a gentle rain. Numbers dance across my screen. I remain in this space where focus meets the mundane. Every morning, same position, same station. Building blocks of daily meditation. Clear mind as I track each indication. Patient breathing, deep contemplation. In the rhythm of my morning flow, let it guide me. Every pattern helps me grow. As above, so down below. In a rhythm, watch it move. Finding truth in every groove. Lines intersect, I'll watch them play. Reading signs that point the way. Years of practice taught me how to stay cool and steady through each display. My fingers trace ascending paths while steam rises, making me laugh. This quiet hour holds its craft as wisdom flows through every draft. Each morning brings another chance to perfect this sacred dance. Some see chaos, I see design. Some feel rushed, I take my time. In these moments I refine every signal, every sign. Beyond the surface lies the art of knowing when to stop and start. Each cup of wisdom sets apart the discipline that fills my heart. Early hours hold the key to everything I need to see. In this space, I'm truly free to let the knowledge flow through me. In the rhythm of my morning flow, let it guide me. Every pattern helps me grow. As above, so down below. In the rhythm, watch it move, finding truth in every groove. First cup steaming beside my screen. Charts and candles know what I mean. Trying to show you how I move. When markets open, got nothing to prove. Markets calling my name. Trading ain't just a game. Watch and learn, babe, watch and learn. Charts and coffee, that's my vibe. Teaching you how to survive. Morning routine, let me show you mine. Building wealth one trade at a time. Woke up early, check the trends. Send your signals, watch you win. Ain't no sleeping when Asia trades. Got my system, got it made. Keep it cool, stay in the zone. Analysis on my phone. Trading life, it's all I know. Watch these profits start.
Listen up, I'ma break it down for you straight. Look, charts telling stories while others hesitate. RSI crossing NACDs looking clean. Building strategies like you ain't never seen. Resistance levels got me feeling so alive. Support zones when my orders through sleep. Now I'm teaching you to swim in the deep. Trading wisdom, dropping knowledge every day. Show you how to read the markets display. No FOMO moves, we stay calculated. Success comes to those who waited.
Take notes while I demonstrate. Perfect entries, never too late. Watch how I navigate. Charts and coffee, that's my vibe. Teaching you how to survive. Morning routine, let me show you mine. Building wealth one trade at a time. Let me show you mine. First light breaking through my window, cup in hand, just me and morning slow dance. Watching steam curl up towards the ceiling, each breath measured, each moment revealing. Early peace before the world starts spinning, just us here, no need for pretending. Screen comes alive with gentle blue light, your patterns speak to me, morning feels right. Time suspended in the sacred space, just learning your rhythms, finding my place. Steam rising from my cup, while these charts are lighting up, finding clarity in numbers, while the morning's waking up. Watching patterns flow, 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 flow with the morning. Ooh, letting wisdom grow, 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 grow with the learning. Each candlestick painting stories clear, teaching lessons if you know how to hear. Red and green dancing on my screen, speaking truths about what might have been. Patient moments turn to understanding, while my coffee cools, wisdom expanding. You show me past the peaks and valleys to reaching, surely teaching discipline through each rally. In these quiet hours we share our dance, numbers flowing, giving life its chance. Steam rising from my cup, while these charts are lighting up, finding clarity in numbers, while the morning's waking up. Let it flow, let it breathe, morning wisdom sitting free. Let it rise, let it be, finding peace in what I see. Early morning stillness, just you and me. Coffee pot brewing, charts on my screen. Every ripple in my cup shows me something new. Just like market trends, they're giving me a clue. Watch it rise and fall, both seem in lines. Morning meditation sharpening my mind. I can read these patterns like they're speaking clear, teaching me the rhythm of the day that's near. Every line tells a story, every trend holds a truth, Sip and study slowly, that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. Numbers dance before me in the morning light, while my coffee cools, I'm reading signs just right. Some days flow easy, some test my grace, but I keep my focus, set my own pace. Measure movements, calculated plays, learning from each pattern as the market sways. In this quiet moment, everything Ta-dum, watch it flow. Ta-dum, let me know. Sha-la-la, see it grow. Oh, oh, now you know. Every line tells a story, tells a story. Every trend holds a truth, holds a truth. Sip and study slowly, study slowly. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. Morning wisdom brewing, charts and coffee flowing. Patterns keep on moving. That's the way we'll go. That's the way, that's the way we're going.
Early bird energy, just me and these lines. Numbers keep flowing, yeah, time after time. Steam from my cup like the thoughts in my mind. Quiet spaces where patterns align. Got that morning mindset locked and loaded. Screens lit up before the sun's posted. Brain waves wavy, but I stay focused. This is how the day gets coded. Sipping slow, watching close, mind in the zone, that's how it goes. Every move calculated and bold. Building my vibe as the day unfolds. Breakfast with data, yeah, that's how I feast. Analytics hit different when streets still asleep. Got my system down pat, no need to compete. Just me and these numbers in perfect repeat. Morning ritual, got me centered and clean. Filter my thoughts like it's fresh caffeine. Stack my odds before others' routine. This quiet grind about to make me beam. Sipping slow, watching close, mind in the zone, that's how it goes. That's just how, that's just how. Every move calculated and bold. Building my vibe as the day unfolds. First light hit different now. Found my rhythm, found my style. Morning moves, that's my profile.
I saw you trade, raw talent, unafraid, but clicking without a plan. Need to help you understand. Watch and wait, calculate, time to elevate. Learn, trade, win, break it down and start again. Trade, win, make it move and then every chart tells a sign, reading patterns, matching time. Watch you grow with every trade, as the lessons sink and fade. Getting stronger day by day, making moves the right way. Learn, trade, win, break it down inside again. Trade, win, make your move and then in the quiet spaces between each decision that you make, feel the pulse beneath the screen. Every choice, every stake. Now I see you've changed, mind and skills arranged, trading with the flow, everything you know, ready for the show. Watch your journey begin. Rising higher, higher, higher. Digital warrior, high, in sync with the rhythm inside. Every line send dissolves into pure light, rising higher than before, breaking through what holds me down. Feel the pulse beneath my feet, let it lift me from the ground. Moving with the flow, I know where to go. Moving with the flow, I know where to go. Moving with the flow. Moving with the flow, I know where to go. Clear as water, sharp as steel. Every signal I can feel, dancing through electric waves, finding truth in empty space, rising higher than before, breaking through what holds me down. Feel the pulse beneath my feet, let it lift me from the ground. Moving with the flow, I know where to go. Moving with the flow, I know where to go. Moving with the flow. Moving with the flow, I know where to go. Something shifts inside my mind. Numbers start to align. Can't explain this feeling now. Everything slows down. Moving with the rhythm pure. Finding patterns getting short. Time dissolves when I'm in the zone. Rising higher on my own. Time dissolves, time dissolves. Clear as morning, sharp as light. Every move feels right. Instinct guides me through the flow. Let the moment go. Every signal crystal clear. What I sought is finally here. Time dissolves when I'm in the zone. Rising higher on my own. Time dissolves, time dissolves.
Let it flow through me. Let it show me the way. Let it grow in me. Let me stay in this space.
Found the balance, found the way. Everything in play. Mind and body synchronized. Nothing left to hide. Time dissolves when I'm in the zone. Rising higher on my own. Time dissolves when I'm in the zone. Rising higher on my own. I send you this message straight from my mind. When everything clicks, leaving chaos behind. Feel the pulse in my veins as I start to flow. Time starts bending, letting everything go. Racing thoughts slow down. In the zone, time dissolves. Everything becomes clear. Each pattern I see brings me closer to you. Every signal I read tells me just what to do. Breath gets steady, heart beats in time as I rise through the layers. Life is fine. Watch the world fade out. In the zone, Every move calculate in the pulse of market waves. Your mind stays focused, brave. I see your patience grow with every ebb and flow. Let me guide you higher still, past the limits of your will. Beyond the screen, you'll break free into reality. You'll see. Charts and numbers dance in time. Your spirit starts to climb. Every trade refines your art. Each signal sets you apart. Wisely, wisely, ever rising, breaking boundaries day by day. Trading, learning, always turning, finding wisdom in your way. On the screen, you'll break free into reality. You'll see. Time dissolves and patterns clear as victories draw near. In this realm of endless trade, watch your mastery cascade. Let the rhythm take control. Feel the markets in your soul. Beyond the screen, you'll break free into you'll see. Beyond the screen, you're breaking through into reality.
Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Discord. Good morning, Rumble. Sorry, guys. I just got back. My kids had a problem with they've got an extension cord that they're running to something, and somehow they burned out the end of it. So let's work on that. Let me see what I got going on here. Oh my geez. Where? It's always something. I gotta call at midnight. Paul, and you've been keeping up on this, obviously.
Yeah.
Not everybody knows, but my neighbor that's in the hospital, we were up there last night with him, and we brought his car back here because they didn't want his car sitting at the hospital anymore. So we bring his car back, and I asked him yesterday, or the day before yesterday, sorry, when I brought him, all he wanted me to bring him was a pair of shorts. I told you that already, and I said, don't you want me to bring you extra clothes, something? Well, at midnight last night, he ended up getting sick, and he threw up on his clothes. And of course, he has no other clothes because he told me, oh no, I definitely don't need anything else. So,
Oh my God almighty.
yeah, so now I've got to get into his place and get him more clothes to bring up there as soon as I'm done with the live stream so that he has something to change into. It's just, oh my geez, it's one thing after another.
It has been non-stop, I have to admit that. Can I ask you, why did you draw that particular range there, Reality? Why didn't you extend it down a bit to include the bottom couple of candles just above where the arrow was? What was why did you choose that there as the range?
right here. If you're talking about this candle right here, because we have a I mean, I guess you could. I was looking for this wick. Obviously, there's a wick here. I don't know what on what time frame. Maybe it's the. I mean, I guess maybe it's just the hour.
Let's see.
Yeah. I mean, there's a wick there. I don't know why I've got a. That's why I did it. Anyway.
Okay.
Because I was looking for the wick.
That's all.
Yeah, I was looking for the wick fill. There's really kind of a wick there, though. Honestly. Say this. I come on stream and Paul found out where I messed up. Yeah, it's 10 ticks. You're right. This, all joking aside, this should be right here. All right, guys. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that.
No. I was what I call, like I said, I was
right.
looking at it. It's kind of going like our ranges are always the same, but again, like you said, it can work. All you do is draw another range below that, which I've done exactly the same thing. It's just that I like to try and get as big a range as possible. But yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah, I like that much better on the hour. Yeah, I went to the hour. I thought I pulled it from the hour. I think I pulled it to here from the hour though, for whatever reason. So I missed that. I think it was due to the wick being there. We expect the 0.5 of this wick if we do get down in this range, but it looks like we could go up and put a wick on here instead. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, you are absolutely right. Paul just caught me slipping. I'm gonna let him take over the show from now on. He's gonna draw these ranges.
Oh, it'll be a shit show if I ever get control. Trust me, I do not know what I'm doing.
Oh, you dropped that. Thank you, Paul. You dropped the link. I just see this. No, I hadn't dropped it yet. I was about to go do it, but you did it. Thank you. Oh my jeez. Yep. Looks good though. Luckily we're going up, so
the NQ and the ES look like they're trying to push for all-time highs. They really are making a concerted effort here. Even on the daily, you can see it.
Very nice, very nice. There's a little. No, that gap was filled, but there was a small gap there on the daily. Oh. Yep. Very nice, very nice. Good morning, Warner.
Good morning, Warner.
I am. What are you? What'd I miss? First boy, what'd I miss? Oh. Let me post the link over there in the YouTube live stream. See, I got all kinds of DMs. If somebody's DM me, I'll get to it in a minute, guys. Sorry, it's just trying to keep up. Ever post yesterday's over here? Yesterday's too. You know what? I'm going to cheat here. Don't mind me, guys. I'm going to put the TRH videos in the chat just because somebody needs them. Put them in there so I can get them without having to try to search for them. Don't. Yeah, we're live. We're live. Sorry, man in the woods. We're live. Kinda. Paul's live more than everything. He's doing well. COVID's still around? I guess so. Everybody tried to tell me that I was fine to go ahead and take off my mask because COVID was gone. So, I don't know. I don't know, man.
It's not gone.
Unfortunately, I caught it, so it wasn't, apparently it's not gone. They tried to tell me it was gone. Everybody was like, you don't have to be so careful anymore. Don't worry about it. It's gone. Okay, well. Oh. That didn't work so well, sadly. All I did was take my mask off to go to the DMV, guys. That's it. I had to get a picture at the DMV to re-up my license. All I did. Seemed like something that should be very easy. For whatever reason. I don't know.
Sit down, Peaches. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
It was probably not the worst spot. Okay. You could take that 15 as your range now if you want. I mean, I guess it's the same as what we're looking at now. Look for a retest. If we don't fill this now, look for a retest. What time is it? Oh, 18 after. Yeah, so we're not going to get a 15, so a 30-minute close. So if we can get a close above here and then a retest, it may not be the worst to come up, fill. Is that wick filled? No, that wick's not filled either. Fill these two wicks here. And obviously we've got a lot of range up. Hopefully she doesn't just continue to blast. If you're looking for something on the 800 to try to take advantage of this, it's going to be kind of tough too.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of those things, not going to lie, it could get away from us. If we get up into this area, we can rethink what we're going to do. If by 9:30 we get up into here. Unfortunately, she is starting to move. I mean, it's one of those things. What are you going to do, right? There's nothing you can really do at this point. You can't just jump in to jump in. She can come all the way back down, give us a big wick, and close below. So, I mean, there's no way to really get involved here. It's super rough here. You want to wait. I mean, this is where patience comes in at, right? Because you can call this the range that we're working on. If you wanted, right here, we're not out of it yet. And then once we get up there, well, what are we looking at? Well, we're looking to fill this, right? This is the next range to fill. So we haven't done it yet, right? If we do, then obviously we're looking to get out and start working these areas. What would be nice is if we close, you know, semi-bottom of this range candle and then get us a nice move down to get all the traders thinking that we're back into this range. Makes sense, guys, hopefully? I mean, you look at these areas here.
Yep.
Everybody's thinking, you know, we're moving back down. If you're looking at the 5. So this is kind of what we're looking at on a grid scenario, if that makes sense. Let's just see what the 30 close brings. Like I said, this is where the patience comes in at. I mean, a lot of times I say you can take something off the 15, presumably, but I mean, what are you going to do? You got no top wick. This came in, put in a top wick. What do we expect? We expect a top wick on this candle. The 30 is going to have a top wick. Why? Because we expect this candle is going to move down, hopefully, right? And come back into this, you know, little 15-minute range. And this is what all the traders are looking at, is the different ranges that we're in here, right? So if you look at that and you come back down to the 5, I know a lot of you can't see it on these lower time frames, but I mean, that's the range we just broke out of. Or then this is a breakout and we're going to the moon. Well, what is it now that makes them believe it's not a breakout anymore? If we trade back down into here. we come back up and we retest and then fall down. Well, now they're thinking that it's not a breakout no more. And what does that mean to us, right? What do we do with these ranges? Here's what we do. We grab the range, grab 0.5. What do we expect? To retest this 0.5. That's what we'd like to see, right? So we'd like to see a retest about there, which does what? That stops out the longs that are trying to just trade this breakout and induces the shorts that come back in, because if we're all the way back down into this area, well, we have to be going back down at that point, right? There's no way we're going up anymore. We've fell down, and we're gonna break down like this is what they're thinking. And that's where we're looking to start thinking about trading it back up. This is on the 5, so hopefully that makes sense. A little bitty, super tiny range, but if you go up to your higher time frames, what are you looking at? See, same kind of thing, right? If we close down below here, it's a little tricky. A little tricky. Not super bad. Let's just see how this candle plays. We do got to realize too, what is this right here? Another good one for you guys. What is that? What's this right here? Where did we start coming down?
Up 0.5.
This is the fair value gap right here. It's a fair value gap of this candle. Oh, we came up to it, tapped it, right? 3 candle setup. So your gap's right here. So we came up, we hit that fair value gap, and now we started going down. So what does that mean? Why did we react right there at that fair value gap? Because SMC traders will go short there because that's the gap filled, right? Let's make this a gap so people understand. Comex open. As they don't really help. Touch something and touch. Oh, you guys are talking about COVID. Just catching up. Boy, I'm a good neighbor. Thanks, man. These are old guys. For you guys that have been here for a long time, I know, Man of the Woods, you haven't been here for a long time, but for you guys that have been here for a long time, you realize I've been trying to get a automated trading system for these guys forever. Man of the Woods, they're 6 years apart. All right, they're brothers. They're 6 years different. One of them is 69 currently right now. In November, he's going to be 70, and the other one's going to be 76. These guys are still doing DoorDash. Man of the Woods, they're working all day doing DoorDash. That's just, it's insanity to me. So what I wanted was I wanted to teach them how to trade, but that's not happening. And I'm not trying. Paul, I believe is Paul. Aren't you the oldest here? Or you're not the oldest. Either way, Paul, I think, is the oldest here. He can learn, right? But he's way different than these guys. You don't understand. These guys aren't learning to trade. It's not happening. You're not teaching these old dogs new tricks. It is not going to happen. They are not that kind. So you can't get your dad to even look at a chart. Yeah. It's not gonna happen. So what I want to do is I want to get a automated trading, like a bot. And I actually had a bot. They were born before computers. Yes, they were. Yeah, they're not computer people. I wanted to get a bot that I could just run a bot for them, and that would make them money, right? So they could get accounts and they could get it set up, and the bot would just do it for them, and it would work. But so far, that has not been an achievable goal. I actually have a NinjaTrader bot that I've sent out. I don't know if you've got it, Man of the Woods, but if you want it, you can have it as well. I've sent it to everybody saying, hey, here's a bot. It's like I think it's an $800 bot now. Some crap. It's stupidly priced. And if anybody can get it profitable. You know, you get a bot, you can make all kinds of money off of it. Just tell me the thing that, you know, the settings to get it profitable so that I can give it to these guys. But currently I have not been able to find anything that actually works. So sadly, I wish I could, but I haven't.
What do you make of the Nasdaq reality?
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
No rush. No rush, Tolo.
This ain't about me, it's about you. Everyone in grinding will do charts and patterns, speaking truth, market wisdom flowing smooth, connected minds all breaking through.
I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay. The wife was talking to me. Oh man. Anyway, okay. What were you asking me, Paul? Eventually I'm gonna have to just come out with news, but I have yet to do it. Don't know how to break it. So all right, what do we got?
I was saying, what do you think of the Nasdaq? I was saying earlier on, looks like she's heading for all-time highs again. I missed the 15-minute flop, unfortunately.
Wow, what a... Yeah, it seems like Nas is really very good on the 15. I think that's something we've started to notice more and more. Yeah, I mean, you should be hitting wicks next. For sure. I mean... Wait with this. Yeah, through all this stuff, we've had a huge surprise that's going to keep me... I don't know if it's a surprise. It's all in how you look at it. Which is going to keep me even more busy than I was busy before. But yeah, we should get up into these wicks, guys. Wasn't that the 0.5 of this? Pretty close. So she tested that one. We've already made that 0.5. I mean, it's tough. It's going to be tough trading up into this unless you can just find something on the on the 800. It's going to be super tough trying to get involved. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Super tough area, especially when it's getting so wicky like it is. Now, you could get a push. Oh, it's already 9:30. Never mind.
The previous 30-minute doesn't have a wick, which is giving me pause for concern.
Yes.
But as you've seen with the NQ, they're not always the most important things in the world whenever the momentum's going.
Yeah, she does not respect the wicks nearly like she should. But even the 5 minutes are giving some great entries. Once it breaks out of its range, comes down, does a retest, and then it picks off. Yeah.
And forms like so. It's quite nice to watch. We must check, see what our clown shoes are doing. They'll know what direction not to go on. Let me see. They were minus 235 yesterday, reality.
Oh my geez, how do they do it?
I genuinely do not know. I was chatting to Joshim about that. I was going to go like, I mean, how is it even remotely possible? No, they're not on any trades so far, so that's good.
All right, I just dropped the education playlist to him. Let me see if I can get... I forgot to drop the live stream from yesterday, the 18th. Somehow or another, I didn't drop it in the YouTube live stream, so let me drop that real quick in the live stream stuff for any of you guys that do. I don't know if anybody even keeps up with that channel, but let's go back and look. They can. Okay, and then I'll drop today's right after it. Well, they're both there on the YouTube live streams now. All right, guys. I guess you guys are the real ones that show up on the stream all the time. So, I'm gonna have more distractions coming up. Sadly, we got you. Well, you guys are never gonna believe me, and it's live, so there's no way that I can delete it after this, and probably I should tell people in DMs that are big on it, but either way, Tuesday at 10. Somehow, some way, wifey is pregnant. Oh.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. Oh my god. That must be a shock and a half.
Yeah. It is. The thing was she was on birth control, and on top of all of it, she was having her cycles. And for you guys that know, is a good news. I mean, yeah, I mean, things happen the way they happen, man of the woods, Werner. It's, you know.
Unexpected.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wow. Werner, I know how it happened. But I got to tell you, I'm an old man, Werner, and my wife is my wife is not as old as me, for all fairness, but she's still, you know, yeah. So, but either way, she was on the pill and she had her cycles, so it wasn't, you know, anything that we thought should be. And then she missed, and then we got and this has all been, how old am I? I'm 45, Warner. I'm going on 46, or no. Yeah. Am I 46? I'm 40. No. Yes. I think I'm 46, Warner, actually. Don't ask me, man. Ask my wife. I think I'm 46. Yeah, I'm old. Old. No,
I wish I was 46.
Yeah, I know. You not old compared to some of you here, but too old to be having a newborn. Just saying. But it is what it is. Things happen. What are you gonna do? Obviously, these are things that happen. So it is what it is. My enjoy it. Congrats. Yeah, I know. It is a blessing, but it's a surprise. Let's put it that way too as well, right? So there are a lot of things that are going to be going on, and she's a lot farther along than we ever imagined. So that's part of it too. It wasn't thought of, wasn't anything that we ever thought, and for whatever reason, she continued, like I said, she continued to have her cycles, and there was nothing that would have gave you. Was she on antibiotics? No. Yeah, no antibiotics. And that was the thing with all this. I already knew when we got COVID, sadly. And that's just that we already knew these things. We've just been kind of setting on it. So well, I just didn't know exactly. Anyway, yeah, it's a disaster because, well, I mean, it's not a disaster. I can't say it that way, but you guys already know. My thoughts were my kids just turned 18. You guys already know. And I was thinking of, building a van and going on the road and that was kind of what our thoughts were and what we planned and everything else. And now everything is kind of a lot different, and things are, so we're stunned, and I appreciate all the congratulations, and we're happy at the same time. Not gonna lie. I mean, we're happy now. In the very beginning, I'm not sure what emotion you would have put on it. So that's why I just I wasn't real open about it, because we didn't know what to, how to even react for the longest. Yes, shock. Absolutely. Shock. Well, you got to think. Yeah. I mean, and a lot of you guys, Werner, you knew my age. Paul, you know my age. A lot of you guys that are on here didn't exactly know my age, but you got to understand, I'm going to be 60 years old, essentially, when this child's 18. That's a shock.
Damn. That's a big shock.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things running through our heads. Obviously, it is what it is. Obviously, we believe, and I mean, everybody can believe whatever they want, and I'm not telling you what to believe in or anything else, but we always believe that things happen for a reason. That everything happens because, it's supposed to, and things are supposed to happen the way they're supposed to happen. So, you'll still be quite mobile. Yeah, you're right, Warner. You're right. So we just, that's kind of how our take is on life, and some people. Some people believe that, some people don't. I don't know how everybody looks at it, but that's kind of how we look at it. So it's just one of those things that, well, there's a reason for it, right? Yeah, you are right, man. Woods. I do have more experience than I ever did. But that being said, I mean, we went to, the doctor yesterday. I didn't realize that it was during the algo. That's why I couldn't do the algo, because we were at the doctor, and there's going to be other that she was asking me about appointments this morning. There's going to be other times that I'm going to have to miss this, that, or the other, because we will be doing that stuff. She's got to go and do some kind of, I don't know what it is. It's some kind of glucose thing is what she was telling me. I remember it because she hated it last time. But she's got to go do a glucose thing, and they have to do it when you're fasting, so they have to do it in the morning. So that's going to be another thing that we'll go and do. That's going to be a stream day. I think she said Tuesday or something. So if I'm not here for streams, guys, just know these are the things that I'm going through, right?
Well, we have to put your family and everything else first, reality. Trust me, the streams should be the last of your considerations. We will manage your family, and doing what's coming up is more important. So don't ever worry about missing stream, because I'll be on, Aiken will be on, somebody will be on here doing the VC. So don't worry about us. You worry about yourself and wifey and the new baby.
I don't know, Werner. That one I can't tell you, unfortunately. But I don't know.
It's the frequencies. I don't know why.
I mean,
It's the universe's way.
if you're a Christian, Werner, and you believe in Christianity and everything else, then with the Charlie Kirk thing, you're going to believe that this is going to push for Christianity and put Christianity higher in the, loophole over these things because of what happened. I'm sure people, I'm not gonna get in huge to religion because unfortunately everybody has different religions, and I'm not saying what religion I am or isn't, right? But if you want to, what do you think people thought? I mean, if you're a Christian, right? And I'm assuming you are by what you said, right? And I think, it's not, you don't have to tell anybody, but either way, right? If you are, then you got to say, well, what happened when Jesus died, right? People would say the same thing, but in reality, that wasn't the case, right? Because there was no such thing as Christianity when Jesus died. Correct? So that's what created Christianity, right? Jesus wasn't a Christian. People always think that. Well, Jesus was the Christian. No. There was no such thing as Christianity. So what did Jesus dying do? It created Christianity. So was there a reason that Jesus died? I mean, now you'd say, yeah, there was. But back then, would you have believed that if you were a big follower of Jesus? No, you would have said, man, this is horrible. Why would God do this? Just a spin for you. I like to keep my head open all the time. I will tell you, I don't have a, either way. So it's just all in how you look at it, just like what we talk about in trading. Right? It's all the same thing. And I love it how Paul says frequency is not going to lie to you, because you can get up in the morning and you can have positive thoughts, yes? And your day will be positive. Everything that you see throughout the day is going to be positive, regardless of what it is. You can get up and you can have negative thoughts. Everything throughout your day is going to be negative. And I gotta be honest with you. You have the same exact day, right? I'm not trying to tell you that, one day is different than another. I'm trying to tell you that as you look at things and, you wake up in a positive mood or you wake up in a negative mood, you're going to see all the positive things and miss all the negative things for the most part. You just kind of blow them off. Oh, this happens. Or you're going to see all the negative things and just kind of blow off all the positive. And when Paul says things like, it's all about the frequencies, that's where that equates to. If you're, in line with your positive frequencies, if you will, then you're going to see all the positive things that happen around you, and you're just kind of going to blow off the negative, and then vice versa. When I get out of bed, I usually hit the wall first, then realize that's the wrong side. Yep. Yeah, just flip your bed around. Flip your bed around so you can wake up on the other side, and that fixes that.
The feng shui.
No, it's true though. You can make it whatever you want. I know you don't want to hear that, Werner, because I know you're in a place that's down and everything else. But it is true. I'm not gonna lie. You really can make your life positive or negative, whatever it is. You see people that have it super bad, right? And I mean, there's go look at some of the videos of Shriners Hospital for kids or St. Jude's or stuff like this. These kids have it super bad. And what are they doing? They got smilings on their face, and they think every day's a new day, and they're super positive and super everything else, and all odds are stacked against them, right? And these are just little kids. And you start paying attention to stuff like that. And the reason I say stuff like, I donate to these places, right? So I see this stuff. But either way, those of you that have been around for a while, you realize that already too. You guys already know this, but and then it makes you sit back and realize what it is, right? It's one of those things. Life really is kind of what you make it, right? If you want to, keep everything in a negative view, sadly, you'll find that just like when I say you get up and you have a bias on your trading, right? If we got up and we said, okay, gold's bullish, so what are we going to do? And if we believe that it's one way and that's our bias, we will find longs. It's the same thing as negative and positive outlooks on life, right? You'll find the bad. It's easy. It's not hard to find bad in this world, but you can find the good too, right?
A reality.
Yeah.
How come I can't find wins? I keep finding these losers, man. What happened there? I wake up and I go, today's the day. Today's the day I'm going to win a trade. And sure as shit, I can't find one.
That one could just be a day too. Positivity attracts positivity. I will tell you, and I learned this. Like I said, I keep going through the poker thing. I've been playing poker yesterday. Yesterday I played a little bit right after the stream before we had to go to her appointment, but and I ended up like 236 bigs, so pretty good day yesterday. But anyway, I will tell you, she always brings this up. The biggest thing about your losing days is you have to walk away. For me, maybe not for you, but for me, you have to put a rule on how much you lose, because you're always going to have losing days. You're going to wake up and you're going to have a bad day, right? It's always going to happen. You're gonna wake up, and this isn't going to be the last one, right? If all you're doing is losing today, and I know Werner's going to say, well, I lose every day. I know, Werner. Well, we're going to get you out of that, I'm telling you. But anyway, if you're doing okay, you know, like you, Landon, and you wake up and you start trading and everything just goes bad, you know, and you're just losing, the biggest thing I could tell you is stop trading. Come back tomorrow. Because chances are, and I'm not going to say it's definitely true, and here's where people hold on to, hey, I can get out of this. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll trade, it's bad, and then eventually start getting some winners, and they'll either get break even or maybe just slightly in profit. Right? And that's implanted in their head. Okay, well, I can get away from any losing day. I can manage my way out of it. I can do this. I can do that. The problem with that is some days just aren't good. Some days you just aren't, you know, it's just like anything else. Some days you get up and it's just a bad day. You know, you go to make your coffee and, you know, your coffee gets made wrong, or this goes wrong, or that goes wrong. And it's just, no matter what you do, it just seems to be everything's against you, right? And on those days, you want to get out of the charts, because it's the same thing. All your trades could be the same. And I did this on poker. This is the whole reason that I realized this to tell you guys for trading. For me, trading is just a rule. I take 2 losses in a row, I'm done. That's it. I just don't trade no more. For me, that's as simple as it is. It doesn't mean anything, right? But, and I just told this story here a few days ago, Landon. I know you weren't here, but I'll tell it again. I was playing poker the other day, right? And there's our break out of the range that we knew was going to freaking happen, but just didn't really have an entry, guys. No top white dollar scan. That's exactly what it was, though. Yep, that's exactly what it was, though. I hope you guys saw exactly what we. Oh man, I took the range away. That's not what I was trying to do. I'm trying to take this arrow away. Anyway, hopefully you guys saw exactly what it is. SMC came in for your fair value gap, pushed this down, and then what we did, we went and we broke all their stops. Anyway, so what happened, Landon, was I was playing poker, and what I'm supposed to do is 2 buy-ins, which is 100 big. It's 100 big blinds per buy-in. You know, to give you thoughts of what it is. So what I'm supposed to do is after 2 buy-ins, I'm supposed to quit. So essentially, I lose 200 big blinds. I walk away. I don't play no more. A few, I don't know if it was a week, 2 weeks, whatever. Just a while back, I was playing. I lost 2 buy-ins back to back. I walked away for a little bit, and then I was like, man, I want to go back. And I went back, started playing again, lost 2 buy-ins again. So I'm currently down 400 big blinds, and I'm pissed because, number 1, I shouldn't be down 400 big blinds. Number 2, I shouldn't be down 4 buy-ins. I should have walked away. And number 3, you know what I want to do? I want to go back and I want to play. And I told the wife, I said, I want to go back and I want to play. I said, I want to get even. Screw this. I want to go. I want to win. She looked at me and she says, next time people start asking you about trading and how trading is, tell them how you feel right here. And she does this shit to me every freaking time. I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, this is how we feel about trading. I know you just are easy to just walk away and say two losses and walk away and it's nothing to you. That's great. That's not how we feel. We feel just like you do right now. And I'm like, well, all I want to do is go play more. And she said, what's going to happen? So I'm going to try to get my money back. She says, what's going to happen? God, I hate that. I said, I'm going to lose another 2-bit buy-ins.
And I think I've touched on this too in the past in one of the live lessons, which it was preparedness. And never do I make more mistakes than the days where I wake up at 9:30 and I'm, rushing to get everything turned on, get everything loaded up. It's 9:50 at that point or 9:45. And maybe right then I get the trade and, I take the trade and whatever happens. If it's a loss, that's when mistakes are made because you're rushing. You don't have time. You got to think what sleep is, right? You're dehydrated. You aren't awake, obviously, any of these things, and they're going to play into how you react and what you decide to do. And worst thing is you can convince yourself of anything at that moment. You can avoid any and all signs that you shouldn't do something, whether it's go back in or, take a trade that wasn't really there or enter late because you woke up late, whatever it is. And you have to avoid those. If you wake up late, you're better off not trading, unless the trade doesn't come for another hour after that, whatever it may be. You need to just not.
Yeah. I agree.
Now we did on NQ. I have a larger time frame range that we just tapped and rejected.
She's 100% right. She's always 100% right, Warner. She's always 100% right. Enough to drive you nuts. Yep, there's our wicks we were talking about on NQ. You're right, Warner. Right there was exactly what we were talking about that we drew up. I just don't know how you could have got in there. I'm sure Paul probably figured out something, but I think the entry was tough. 5
minutes. Give a nice work up to the. Yeah.
Yep. I see. Yep. I never trade the 5-minute guys, but I think you can go down to lower time frames, all joking aside, to play with NQ and probably get away with it for the most part. So, but yeah, it played just like we kind of drew up earlier, expecting that these things were going to happen. But again, I personally wouldn't have been able to get into it. Paul took advantage of it. That is great. But yeah, that's my thought. Landon, the biggest thing is because here's the problem, right? And I said this to her after the fact, and obviously I ended up getting all that back since then and got back up, and I told her, I said, I'm starting to look at poker more like trading. I need to walk away because you're always going to win it back, and you always got to understand that there's going to be a down, even in an uptrend, right? There's going to be a downswing. So as long as you're making higher lows and higher highs, and that's essentially what you're doing, you're breaking, what you have on your bankroll, you're breaking out. You've got more money on your bankroll now, but then what happens? You lose for a day or so, right? And it comes down. But as long as you're not going down to the level that you were prior, and then you go and you break your highs again, you're in an uptrend, right? And that's what you try to stick with, and that's where I'm at on the poker side of things. But yeah, it's the same thing. I get it now, what you guys go through. You want nothing more than to go back. You want to go back because you've lost and you want to get a win. And I'll tell you, the best thing to do is just walk away, because you have to get all them losses back tomorrow. When you start winning again, you're going to have to make all that back up. So the more you lose today, the more you got to dig your way out of your hole tomorrow or the next day or the day after. And if you're just having a bad day, why make it any worse than it is? Just walk away, say, okay, got a bad day, whatever that rule set is for you, like whatever, you know, you declare is, hey, this is my maximum loss. I'm walking away. Make sure that it's something manageable that you can get back the next day or the day after or whatever, you know, get back in a reasonable amount of time so you don't feel like you just dug yourself the biggest hole in the world and now you're never going to get out, and you start taking extra risks to try to get out quicker, things like that. That's where you're getting problems, right? I missed the entry. Entry was on the 4-hour to trigger the 12-hour inside. Gotcha, Warner.
Gold is pumping. It's looking like it's going to claim all of the weekly VWAPs. We also have a wickless candle up at 3706. You look a little bit to the left, you'll see a wickless, I think it's a 30 we have up there. Yeah, there's a wickless 30 up at 3705. Looks like she's moving her way up to that. Hopefully. So far there hasn't created much of a wick yet.
Started out like you, chasing fast money moves. Lost it all one time, had to pay my dues. Now I study patterns like a sacred art. Keep my feelings locked away, that's being smart. Every morning grinding, watching lines events. Nothing left to chance, this ain't no romance. Build it brick by brick, no shortcuts here. Patience is the path that got me in the clear. They all wanna know how I stay so cool.
See if we can do something with this. Man, it's tough. That fair value gap was perfect, guys. It ran through them. It's just, we had no top wick. I don't know. Again, there's no way I could have got involved there. Very tough. That's the only problem that sometimes you have Friday. Sometimes Friday, price just runs right through them. And I mean, what do we expect? We expect that we're going to get up here and start putting wicks on these candles. This is the area that we're in to recover. I just, you know. Should have some fair value gaps back up there as well. We're going to have one from here to here. Short should come in some. Yeah, because we never filled it there. Yeah, that was probably the 0.5. Let's see. Did we hit about the 0.5 of that gap? I'm going to say that last one. It was pretty close. Pretty close. It held the 0.5 anyway, right? I've got the top wick up first. So could come down a bit, I guess. Let's see what. Yeah. So she is running, but that's the only thing with Friday. We talk about Fridays and how much movement we get, and it's absolutely the case, right? But sometimes it just comes up, lets interest get in, just flies right through them, just run stops with no care in the world, which is great if you're already involved, but getting involved is kind of tough sometimes on Friday, sadly.
We normally like Fridays because she normally reverts back to the weekly open, but we're so close to the weekly open.
Yep.
Yep. How many times this week already?
Yeah, we've been trading around it all week long, sadly.
Yeah.
But normally we run stops on Friday, which is great too, and we have been. Just not any entries. It's just Gold says, okay, see you later. I'm just going to grab all your stops and continue to grab your stops with no remorse at all.
What size is the top of that wick?
Not much. Let me see. Very small. Maybe 10.
12.
Yeah, about 12. Yeah, about 12. And she went up first too, which isn't great, and tested that top. So
yeah.
Again, it's a tough spot. Probably don't need this range here anymore. I guess if we start trading back into there, we will, but currently I don't think we need it for anything.
Watching candlesticks climb red to green in time. Building up my worth, put the hours in first. Learn the moves, make the trade. Stack it up, calculations made. Every night I'm getting paid, while the whole world fades away. Learn the moves, make the trade. Patient mind, watch it play. Every night I'm getting paid, while the whole world fades away. Late night, bright screen, studying the scene. Every pattern that I'm seeing got a meaning. No more random moves, no emotional choosing. Calculated steps, that's how I keep improving. Watching volume spike, timing's gotta be right. Reading RSI, boundaries inside. Some call it luck, but they don't know the word. I was analyzing charts till my eyes hurt. Built my strategy, now I'm moving clean. No more formal trades, no more chasing schemes. Discipline is key, that's the only way. Night shift, grind until I see the break of day. Moment of truth, charts about to move. Hands steady now, this is what I do. I stay hard, make the trade, pay my dues. Every night, watch me while the whole world fades away.
Learn, trade, win. Yeah, that's the motto we live in. Facts. Every loss made me stronger. Now I'm never giving in. Started at the bottom, looking at them charts all day. Red numbers hit different when you rent late. Studied every pattern till my eyes went blank. Now I move different, got a different rank. Used to chase the quick flip, ended up in pain. Had to learn patience, had to train my brain. Watching all these suckers make the same mistakes. While I'm in the back,
One all-time high. Let's do it.
years of preparation, analyzing trends. Cold nights grinding while they playing pretend. Now my phone stayed buzzing, numbers looking right. Made it through the storm, now I see the light. Living by the system that I built myself. Knowledge is the currents more than money and wealth. Watch me stack my wins like it's mathematics. While they moving sloppy, I stay calculated. Learn, trade, win, that's the way. Every day we begin, stack it up. Learn, trade, win, never stop. Till we all eating good again. Mirando los números, estudiando juego. While these fools sleeping, yo no tengo sueño. Aprendí las reglas, now I break the code. Desde abajo hasta arriba, that's how the story goes. Lost 100 times, but I'm still here standing.
Order submitted.
It's loud.
Somebody's taking orders.
That's the only man I know who does that noise.
Yeah, she goes.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, turn that down. It's crazy.
Got these fools watching like it's on the screen, but they don't see the work behind the scenes. Years of losses turned into victories. Had to reshape my mind.
And I tried to tell this guy there's nobody in the server that's really trading crypto. He says, well, can I DM you? Well, yeah. It's not going to be any different.
Just say
He pinged you first, Paul, but
no.
yeah.
Wasn't very smart of him.
What's very smart? He said, let me see. What did he say? He pinged you and said, I have a quick question. How can I get in touch with an admin regarding a partnership? I couldn't find a room specifically for that. I asked him what he was looking for, but he said he's looking for somebody he wants us to partner with him for a crypto exchange. But the problem is nobody really trades much crypto here, so I just don't think that that there's any point. He wants me to create a poll for a survey Happen to know any community that might be interested in this?
You on a long landing for this all-time high?
Yeah.
I still want to close this trade now. I'm starting to lose my nerve here. I don't want to move my stop loss because I was going to get bloody at break even, but right. This is the hard part.
You're in a long for NAS?
Okay, I'm out. I took $30. Yeah, I'm on a long for NAS. I was trying to write it up to the all-time highs, which looks like she's going, but I wasn't willing to give away $30. So
Yeah.
I just wait for the next move.
It's kind of rangy right here on the 5, but could come up here and start tapping through these. But you're right, it's kind of rangy on the 5. I mean, we're kind of just in.
I have to realize now I was in a gold short running away in the background.
Gold short should be good. Since she double topped again,
Yeah.
you just gotta
I
start
forgot I even
managing.
opened it, reality.
Probably want to start managing once she starts coming into this range just to see how it goes. But I mean, that's completely up to you.
Yeah.
About at the 0.5 of the body of that candle. Full candle, maybe close to. Yeah, about the same. So, and it's the top of that range, so she could get some push there, possibly back up. But maybe not. Maybe it pushes through. Just keep an eye on it. You know, your next spot. Where's your next spot? Going to be right here. Right. Area will come in, and this is probably going to look like a gap on another time frame where SMC will come through into a fair value gap. Let's look. I'm sure it's somewhere. Yep. Gap closing there, so that means on the lower it's going to be there. Yeah, there it is. Well, that's your fair value gap on your 5. Here, see it, wick to wick. That'll be the gap fill. That time frame. Can you guys see that on high? I mean, can you guys see it as well on the higher time frames? Hopefully, I mean, I can see it on the half, on the 30, right? Like when you see this, you realize it's going to come in. That's where your gaps will be at. It's levels, guys, right? So really, that's all a gap is. So think about it like this for a second, and let's just go over this real fast. This is your, level, your range, the top, however you want to look at it. Double top if it would have held, right? So what do you need to break and go up? You need volume, right? So you call this, the volume comes in to break the level, right? And if you get the volume in, what do you got? You're going to have a, single print. You're going to have an inefficiency because the volume came in and it pushed up to break the level. That's the whole point. You break through this high. So your vector candle, your fair value gaps, this is where they come in at. So they're right here in the chart. Always. Because you broke this level, you had to have volume to go in. And I mean, and that's the funny thing because, SMC traders will say, well, we don't trade the same as everybody else, but they're trading fair value gaps, right? Which is what? Whoops. That is the wrong tool. Sorry, guys. What is it? It's a break out of the range, right? And then what does that leave? A gap to come back and retest. And then they trade long because it's a continuation. So what is it? Break, retest, continuation. So, I mean, saying that you don't trade the same as everybody else doesn't make any sense. What do we have here? If you want to look at it like this, what is this? This is your W pattern, which is what? We already know. Break, retest, continuation. I mean, these are all the same thing, guys. Breakout traders going to trade the break. Some are going to trade the retest. It's all the same thing. And what is it now? If you go down to this 5 minute and you look at it in these terms, what was this? Right here, you would have called this, and you could call this whole area however you want to look at it. This was supply, right? Supply. And what happened? Supply got broke. So what is it now? Now it's demand. So you see why I say everybody trades in the exact same place. That's because that's all this is demand now, right? And if you want to go with, oh, well, this was a bearish order block up here, if you want to say that, which truth too. What happened? It got broke, so now it's breaker block, so now it's what? A bullish area. So they're looking for the move back up. So saying that everybody doesn't trade the same just doesn't make any sense to me. All these are the same exact thing, guys. They're all trading the exact same thing. Always. Everybody's trading the same. So just be aware of that. All right, let's go back up to 30. Didn't quite get that there. I don't think the 5 got hit. Shouldn't have got hit yet. Just people trying to front run. Yep, people trying to front run there. Well, okay. Hopefully that makes sense. I mean, you see all the, I mean, I don't know, you know, everybody's different trading strategy or what you will, you know, these are all, it's all essentially the same thing, but hopefully I, you know, hit on whatever trading strategy you use as well, right? Oh, the institutional traders trade different. No, they trade the same too. But yeah, I mean, what do we got? Not a bad long if it'll push down good and get through this stuff. Maybe. Steve doesn't trade. He kidnaps traders. Yeah. Steve's not, he kidnaps traders. He's not institution, though. He's market maker. The market makers are a little different because the market, you know, market makers are just made to, you know, keep liquidity in the market. So, and I know a lot of people, we lose a lot of viewers just from me saying market maker. There's people out there that actually believe that there's no such thing, which is, you know. That's a tough one because you can actually just go Google it and see what a market maker actually is. Just somebody who, you know, basically gets your orders from your exchanges because the exchange has to cover each side. That's Steve. Well, there you go. There you go. See, so you believe it. You believe in him. Just because you don't believe in something, guys, don't mean it's not real. Anyway, market maker, you know, you have to keep the liquidity flowing, and that's all they do is induce liquidity into the market. It's really not much more than that, right? Like, when your exchange buys or sells, essentially when you get an order, right, or anybody gets an order, they have to cover the other side. That's what people seem to forget. They have to guarantee the coverage on the other side of that order, right? In order for you to get the order. So what do they do with all them orders? Well, then the market maker takes all those orders and keeps the market moving. They induce liquidity into the market, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Like I said, you can Google it to understand a little more. You can whatever. I mean, if anybody has any questions, obviously I can answer them. Try to keep up on this as much as I can, but some people believe it's just not a real thing, which plays me, because that would be super tough to say that there's no such thing, but yet somehow somebody covers the other side of your orders, right? And somehow everybody trades in the exact same place essentially, and the market actually still moves. Well, again, I'm gonna ask you, like I ask you every single day, why? Why would the market move then? Right?
It's not the exchange's job to cover the other side of a trade. It's the actual market maker's job, not the actual exchange you're trading on. Is that right?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, it is and it isn't. It's the exchange's job to cover it, but they basically all those orders go to
Short on
market
NQ. I
makers.
unfortunately got stopped out on that long, but we got a nice short here going back down through this other range that we were in before.
Very
I'm
nice. Very
watching it.
nice. Very nice.
I got out before it came back on me.
Essentially, Paul, what it is yes, the exchange has to cover the other side, but all the orders go to the market maker. If that makes sense. Essentially, they have to cover the other side, and what they get is their exchange fees. That's what people are confused about. People believe that the exchanges win when you lose, and that's just not how it works. That's what a lot of people believe. The exchanges are like a bookie. If anybody's ever dealt with sports betting or anything else, you got a bookie. The bookie don't care which side wins, right? What his job is to keep the books level. So think you've got your favorite sports team, right? And everybody's betting on your favorite sports team, but not on the other side. What they will do is start giving better odds for the other side in order to make that even. And what happens in a bookie situation is once, and they call them wise guys, right? When you're talking about bookies and everything, that's why I use wise guys in the server. But when the wise guys come in, essentially the market makers, if you want to look at it, once the opportunity is good for them to take the other side because the bookie had to adjust the odds, they take the other side. You understand what I'm saying? So once the public's betting so much because they have a favorite team that the odds sway in favor of the wise guy will come in and take up the other side, buy the whole other side in order to float the public's bets, right? And the same thing happens here in the trading space. Unfortunately, people have favorites, and what their favorites are is the strategies. So once they start going heavy-sided, that gives better odds to the market makers. The market makers are getting cheap value on their entries, and they absorb that other side. They buy it all up from the exchanges, and now they have that whole side of the contract against the public, if you will. Does that make sense? What about other traders covering the other side? There are always the same amount of buyers and sellers. The difference comes in when the buyers and sellers are more aggressive. Yeah, there is. I don't believe other traders cover the other side. I mean, for the most part, no. Let me rephrase. Unfortunately, there's times when there is. When you have a lot of back and forth action, a lot of times it's either going to be a lot of algos going or a lot of traders trading back and forth. But when you get to areas where the public, is very one-sided, in when we're going back to this bookie thing, essentially what will happen is they look at the value, right? And it looks just like this, if we're looking at values just the same. So for them here, we'll pull this one down, and we're going to talk about like sports and bookies. Let's just try to keep it on that thought, and maybe we can transition it. So basically it's just like the market, right? So what happens is, let's say this is your center line, as we always try to talk about, right? This is your center line. So this is where everybody is indecisive when you're talking about, bookmaking. And your points, let's say, go up for one side and down for the other side per team here, right? So when the public comes in, let's just say that our line's open, and here's our line right here. And the public starts placing more bets once we get to about here, right? On one side having that many points. And the public starts placing more bets once we get about here, when the lines get lopsided for the other team. So this is one team, this is the other team. Points going up for this side, points going up for this side, right? And they are in agreement, essentially in the middle, as that's fair, right? But once we start getting out of these areas, or we start getting into these areas and we start getting super lopsided here, and people are really buying this down, well, what that does is that adjusts the line all the way down because the public is so much on this side, right? Just like in the market. Hopefully this makes sense. Just like in the market. So the traders will trade back and forth in these areas because they believe that this is a great line. This is a great line. But once you start getting to where there isn't, right, then the market makers will push that through because there's too much on one side or the other. So if there's too much here because we've stayed up here trading, then what are they going to do? They're going to push that back up and through, because now where is the money at? For them, the money's here. That's the whole point. Does that make sense? Hopefully I explained it right.
Yeah.
So, and that's the problem. Once it starts getting one-sided, which happens all the time in the market, the reason that one-sided happens so much in the market is because, like I keep trying to say, all the strategies are the same. They're all the same, guys. When you come in, let's just say you came into this range like this, and you come up here, and you do this number right here. What is that? That's a double top. That's an order block. This is supply zone now. This is everything. Everybody can agree that this easily says you're shorting this top. There's no reason to believe anything else. And everybody can easily say, again, that you're longing this bottom. The exact same thing, because that's what we're taught to do. So what happens when price stays like this in these ranges? When we talk about ranges, what happens when price stays like this? Like I've said before, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Why? Because the longer we tap this bottom, the more there's double bottoms, the more there's bullish order blocks, the more there's fair value gaps that need to be filled to come back up. All these things happen. Why does a fair value gap happen? Because we came down, we tapped here, and a whole bunch of buyers came in, which pushed price up. That's why you got a fair value gap. You come back down, you retest it. Well, they claim that now you've cleared the inefficiency, so therefore it's time to go up. But why? The only reason that the fair value gap was created was because too many people bought here. That's it. Why do you believe that once you come and you feel that inefficiency, that all of a sudden it's just going to go up? Why? Somebody's got the answer. Go ahead, let me know. That's the problem. You were the one who created it. Essentially, your strategy of this is a double bottom, this is a bullish order block, all these things, this was a fib retracement zone, whatever you want to say, which are all going to happen at the same place. Why? Because we've ranged. Okay, same thing goes. Well, what's that? Now you've got your head and shoulders, which is what? It's a liquidity grab. So they swept liquidity before moving up. Right, so now you have to go up because the liquidity swept down here, right? Because now all the stop losses were right here, which is true. Okay, so we grabbed these stop losses, and now we moved up. Now this is our level, right? So that was our level. We came down, we swept it. Here's our level, so you got to go long here. You have to, because liquidity swept. But what happens when everybody goes long here? Liquidity now is back below again. Right? I mean, it's the same thing over and over again because all traders believe the same thing. So the liquidity is always going to be where, below or above where they entered. And it's going to happen time and time and time again. And that's why I say pay attention to these things. right? Starts failing here, what happens? You know, that's where the issues come in at. So what do we want to see? We want to see liquidity grabbed, or be part of that liquidity grab before even thinking about anything. Make sure that people didn't enter in again here, which is what happens. They enter in. So what do we look for? We look for the move back down. We expect, instead of this going up, it's going to come back down and it's going to grab all the liquidity again. And we'll trade that way. And it doesn't make sense to them because the liquidity was already grabbed. So the longs are out. We got to be going up. They're not out. They re-entered right here. So how are the longs out? They can't be out. The longs are in. Right here. Again, longs are back in. So, as much as they like to say, longs are out, so now we're going long. No, longs are back in. Always. Every strategy says longs are back in there. Right? And you can look at it however you want. If this was a range, you know, how do you want to look at it? If this was a range right here, let's just say, we'll say this is the bottom of the range. We'll put it in gray. Box. Okay. So, forehead and shoulder pattern traders, what happened? It made the right shoulder, came down, made the head, made the left shoulder, they're long. Right? For SMC traders, what happened? Liquidity was grabbed, came back up, now they're long. Right here. For breakout traders, what happened? It broke out. If they were breakout retest traders, what happened? They broke out. If they were, you know, just breakout traders, they broke out, came back up, they got stopped. All right, breakout retests, they re-entered, they got stopped. So what do they call it now? This right here to them, what do they call it? They call it a fake out. No longer breakout, now it's a fake out. So this right here was a fake out, so what are they looking for? The retest of the range to continue up. So where are they long at? Right here. Because they got faked out. They got stopped, it was a fake out, now they're going long. These are the reasons that we're looking for shorts. All the liquidity's below again. All that was just to induce the longs. That's it. Right? Hopefully that makes sense, guys.
The 1 hour is flipping on the gold reality. It's trying to make its move outside.
All right, let's
range.
look.
I grabbed a very, very quick scalp there just to the top of the previous candle.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Early hours hit me with a different kind of peace. While the world's still quiet, I find my release. Just me and these numbers dancing slow, building patterns in my mind as I go. Something special about this.
I'm actually liking the price action here today.
Yeah, it's moving well. Not gonna lie, it's just a little rough on entries.
Yeah. Massive.
Is it the 4? Oh, yeah, it was the 4 hour. Oh my geez, that was a flip on the 4.
Oh, geez, I didn't even see that myself.
Yeah, that is nice. That is nice. You're already long? Yeah.
I was on mouse. I was going for a quick scalp.
Okay.
I didn't realize we were at 4, but
beautiful.
That we are. I'm on.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I think you're good. Trying to find an entry here is. What time is it? 10. Well, this is the new candle. Okay, if we can get down wick here, guys. Paul's exactly right. This would not be bad. I'd love to see. Come on, I'd love to see it go down a little bit. How much would the 0.5 be? Quite a bit one day. About 38, 39. A little tough. Let's see what we can do right here. I'd love to see a nice down wick, though, before going high. I mean, if you're already in, you're already long, by all means, stick with it. For me, yeah, long is good, guys. All joking aside, if you're in, great. I'm still looking for an entry. It's tough for me to get involved right here. I'd like to see a nice down wick. I don't want to scare you guys that are already in it, but I would like to see a real nice top or bottom wick down first in order to come up and start putting wicks on this candle. Can it just run here? Absolutely. That's why I can't get involved. If you're already involved, just manage it. Be aware that you could see a bottom wick here because we don't have one. But with that being said, you already know gold can run without them too, guys. I mean, it won't be the first day that gold ran without wicks. If it was, then why do we need to put a wick on this candle? Right? So she could just run up here. Yeah, it's very, very nice, very nice. What about other traders? Okay, that's the same thing I said. Same amount of buyers and sellers. The difference comes in when the buyers and yeah, I already. Okay, yeah, that's just him dropping some. I explained that, right, Warner? Does that make sense to you? What I was explaining there? Hopefully. Hopefully. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll see if I explained it or not from your comment, but give me 1 second.
First light hits my screen, I'm in my element. Fresh brew by my side, mind is confident. Reading these patterns like sheet music, feel the flow. Each candlestick painting stories as they go. Morning meditation with my market view. Catching waves of data, riding them with you. Some see just numbers, I hear the melody. Each trend line speaking rhythmically to me. Time signatures changing, support levels hold. Breaking down resistance as the day unfolds.
All right, I am back. I guess Warner, are you still here? Or maybe I already answered. He didn't have nothing else. Maybe he might not be here though. A lot of times he has to step away. So you are okay. Did that answer your question? I guess that's what I was saying, Warner. That answered it for you, I hope. Oh, you did reply. Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to make sure that I get everything answered that you guys have for me. Just so you can wrap your head around it a little better, right? Likes to censor your replies. Wow. Yeah. Who knows? YouTube's funny. I'm frankly surprised that we're still here. I mean, I didn't expect for our run on YouTube to be this this but here we are.
Step is going long. Let me see.
Wow. I set up a Facebook for business and got suspended immediately. I was impersonating a celebrity. What? That is crazy.
Yours and mine. Remember what you taught me about staying cool. When markets get wild, I follow your rules. Cigarettes and coffee, that's our way. That's how we start the day. Got my screen lit, what you gonna say? Watch how the patterns play. Just do me. These morning routines. Building something real. Building something real. Know what I mean?
Facebook is only using AI to check pages, no humans. They're all let go. What? I think that's, I mean, I know that AI is a big thing, right? And I think it's useful, you know, under, you know, some instances and stuff. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to hate on AI, but being in control of everything, you know, to where it's the final say just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You know, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm too old-fashioned, but come on. That to me just seems super, super, super crazy.
Patience makes the difference between success and a wild ride. Take it slow, watch it form. Just like steam rising up warm. Let it brew, just like your morning cup.
Got somewhat of a bottom wick. I wonder if... Still kind of tough here, guys. We got a bottom wick there. If you guys did long on the break of those highs, I'm not hating. I'm not hating it. It's just tough. It's tough to get involved right there. Not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying for me, it's a little tough still yet. Breaks out here. What do we got for the 15? We got 20 minutes to the close. I mean, I think it's going to break. I really do. So if you're long, good job. Luck. I don't think it's a horrible idea. I really don't.
It stopped me out by 1 or 2 ticks, and then it ran.
Yeah, that's the... Bet it's going to be slow and kind of irky-jerky, I will be honest with you, but... Maybe she can go here. I'd like to see it up a bit. I'd love to see... I mean, we got the 0.5 of this range, and that's kind of why I kind of like it. Got this range right here. Little shy, I guess, but not too bad. It's kind of not bad, but I would have loved to seen a bigger retest down, I'll be honest with you, before getting involved, but what are you gonna do? You know, you can only do what you can do there, so... It is kind of slow, though, I'll be honest with you. You may be stuck in it for a little while. If you are in it, good luck.
The algo might be interesting tonight, reality. I know it doesn't normally do much on a Friday, but we literally have the entire week's VWAPs all to recover.
Yeah, yeah.
Including all-time highs and several of them below as well. So I'd be interested to watch to see now, are we getting ourselves set up here for one hell of a drop?
Yep. Could be true. I'm probably not going to be around for it because I got a ton of stuff to do, but hopefully it does go well. I will be honest with you. I've got to get to the hospital for the neighbor and all that good stuff, so I'm kind of stuck doing all that. He actually has already called the wife and asked if we were going to be definitely done and on our way by 11. Well, absolutely, we're not going to be on our way by 11 because we still have to make food and get ready and get whatever he needs and everything else once I stop the live stream. So But you know how it goes. What are you going to do? So, does anybody have any questions, though, guys? Anything? Because I probably will try to shut down for the week. I agree. It's been a lot of help with setting up pages and stuff, but there must be... Yeah, that's the thing. There does need to be some kind of human interaction as well, especially for final things. Right? Like a lot of times what I've been hearing, and I mean, I know this happened to Paul on like X or something. You don't even get an opportunity to plead your case or anything. It's just, you know, an AI says, well, you did this or that. And that's the final say. And I think that's kind of no human oversight just seems super crazy to me. But
I just got banned again from Twitter. Say that.
Yeah.
I literally got unbanned. Lasted about a bloody week. Was watching myself, and next thing another goddamn ban. Telling you, somebody's got it out for me there.
Oh my jeez.
Listen, thank you very much, Reality. It's good to have you back this week.
Yep.
Great to be back. It's been a fantastic week trading. Been great getting everybody back together again as well. So have a good weekend. I'm sure I'll either chat to you on DMs or I'll catch up with you on Monday.
Okay, that'll work. Sorry guys, have a great weekend, everybody. I will see you back on Monday. And as always, guys, stay consistent out there.
Cheers, man.
All right. See you guys.
Later.
Y'all move pieces random, I calculate precise. While you chase quick profits, I'm strategizing twice, 10 steps ahead. Your basic moves I can predict. This ain't no simple game, my method's scientific. Rapid calculations, market oscillations. You stuck on one move plans, I'm seeing combinations. Bank account elevation through smart navigation. While y'all keep hesitating, I'm accumulating. Check your mate, don't hate, this ain't debate. You move too late, I already sealed your fate. My mind's a supercomputer processing gains, while y'all still confused by simple price change. Learn, trade, win, that's the mission. Learn, trade, win, competition. Learn, trade, win, stay committed. Learn, trade, win, get it. Pawns advanced strategic, every move methodic. While y'all play checkers, I'm out here encyclopedic. Quick with the statistics, flowing algorithmic. Brain automatic, profit systematic. Fuck what you heard about fast cash and luck. I studied patterns till my vision got stuck. Now every chart I see reveals the truth. Market manipulation can't shake my groove. Queen takes bishop but controls the field. Knowledge is power, that's my strongest shield. Call me grandmaster of this trading floor, while y'all still learning what the game is for. Patience in motion, strategic devotion. Watch and learn, feel the burn. Learn, trade, win. Accelerate the pace, leave no trace. Your simple strategies I'll straight replace with complex calculations, market domination, pure dedication, no hesitation. Been in the lab while y'all been sleeping, studied the craft while y'all been creeping. Now watch me demonstrate perpetual check while your account balance hits the deck. Learn, trade, win, that's the mission. Learn, trade, win, competition. Learn, trade, win, stay committed. Learn, trade, win, that's the system. Checkmate, game over. Level up, game over. Learn, trade. Learn, trade. Started from the bottom with a phone in my hand. Everybody laughed when I said I had a plan. Small account vibes, but my mindset was grand. Now them same folks wanna know where I stand. Been up since 5, studying every line. While they waste time, I'm reading every sign. First few trades hit me like a brick wall, but I ain't give up, now I learn from every fall. You're wasting time, that's what my daddy said. Get a real job, man, that mess with my head. But I kept pushing, kept my focus tight. Now my account growing, future looking bright. Hey, learn, trade, win, that's my daily grind. Been patient with it, now it's my time. My time. They sleep on me now, but they gonna learn. Baby. Watch me turn these charts into what I earn. Learn, trade, win, that's the only way. Learn, trade, win, getting better every day. Red candles had me doubting everything. Green days came slow like a broken wing. But I studied hard, yeah, I paid my dues. Now I'm teaching others how to read the clues. Remember crying when I blew my first stack, but that loss taught me how to bounce back. Now I'm in my zone, reading every trend. Making moves that got my whole crew fed. You thought I was crazy, glued to these screens. Now look who's winning, living out these dreams. This ain't luck, baby, this is pure skill. Years of grinding up this market here. They said I couldn't make it, said I should quit trading. Now look who's calculating, while they stay hating. Hey. Learn, trade, win, that's my daily grind. Been patient with it, now it's my time. They sleep on me now, but they gonna learn. Watch me turn these charts into what I earn. Learn, trade, win, that's the only way. Learn, trade, win, getting better every day. Learn, trade, win, that's my daily grind. Been patient with it, now it's my time. Watch and learn. I stay quiet, why they loud? Keep it cool, in the crowd. Watching charts, day and night. Taking notes, got my lane. They wonder how I made it, but I know what it takes. Keep studying the patterns while everybody breaks. Silent moves make loud money. Silent moves make loud money. Keep it cool, stay focused, honey. Silent moves make loud money. Lost it all back in May. Learned my rules, found my way. No emotions when I trade. Calculate every play, check the trends, read the signs, take my time. They wonder how I made it, but I know what it takes. Keep studying the patterns while everybody breaks. Silent moves make loud money. Silent moves make loud money. Keep it cool, stay focused, honey. Silent moves make loud money. Loud money. Loud money. Loud money. Loud money. Started from zero, now I'm up. Studied the game, built it up. Losses taught me what I know. Now I move smart, watch it grow in my zone. Trust on screen, everything moving clean. No distractions, clear mind. Perfect timing, by design. Silent moves make loud money. Silent moves stay focused, honey. Silent money. Yeah. Watch and learn. Silent moves. That's how we do it.
Yeah. You fuck that weak shit. I stay focused. Why they all quit? Let's go. All day I grind, screen in my face. Numbers align, set my own pace. Fuck what they say. I got my way. Most walk away, but I'm gon' stay. Quick with the clicks, mindful of tricks. Ain't no look shit, pure analytics. Watch how I move, call it precise. Ready to prove, bid it their price. Wait and strike, do it right. Learn the game, stack the game. Patient hunt, front to front. This my time, watch me climb. Fuck all the noise, clear out my head. Make the right choice, stack up this bread. Quick on the draw, but timing is key. Study the law of supply and D. Charts tell the truth, data don't lie. Here's the proof, watch profits fly. Discipline tight, mind in the zone, do this shit right. I'm on throne.
Down, take a breath, every L just shows the test. Build it up, break it down, analyze without distress. Then
back in attack, flow like a pro. Stay on the track, watch numbers grow. Cut through the shit, trust what I know. Win bit by bit, put on a show. Every move planned, nothing by chance. Take my stance, seize my advance. Quick with the wits, sharp as a blade, making hits. Getting paid, getting paid. Ring, 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 ring. Charts on my screen, mind in the zone. Studying patterns while I'm all alone. Fuck all the bullshit, this ain't no game. When I hit that trade, watch the profit rain. Learn, trade, win, that's the fucking way. Stack them profits every single day. Learn, trade, win, ain't no time to waste. Discord familiar, got my back, we stay great. Quick with the clicks, analysis tight. Market's moving, but I time it right. See that signal, I don't hesitate. Years of losses taught me how to navigate. Finger on the trigger, heart beating fast. Each trade I take, built from lessons past. Fucking with precision, watch how I flow. Red to green, baby, that's how we go. Charts telling stories, I read them clear. While amateurs panic, I persevere. Learn, trade, win, that's the fucking way. Stack them profits every single day. Learn, trade, win, ain't no time to waste. Discord familiar, got my back, we stay great. Community strong, we share what we know. Each trade we take helps the other one grow. Fuck the FOMO, we stay calculated. Patient assassins, highly rated. Break down resistance, support won't bend. Technical mastery's where we transcend. Keep it controlled, no emotional trades. That's how the real fucking money gets made. Discord buzzing, knowledge flowing free. Real-time updates from LTW family. Chart patterns forming, we spot them quick. Experience taught us which ones to pick.
slow it down, let me tell you something clear. Every loss I took brought me right here. Built my strategy through blood and tears. Now I execute without any fears.
Learn, trade, win, that's the fucking way. Stack them profits every single day. Learn, trade, win, ain't no time to waste. familiar, got my back, we stay great. Time to accelerate, watch how I close each trade I take, peeling verbose. Rapid execution, precision sharp, like a fucking sniper in the dark. No hesitation when I see the sign. Years of practice got my skills refined. Community backing every move I make. That's why this shit is in carts till they knew my name.
This ain't luck, this is pure damn skill. Watch how we fucking climb up this hill. Learn trade, motherfucking win. That's the mindset that we're always in. Discord army, we don't ever quit. Making history with every hit.